If you want to make a batch of nourishing, gut-soothing, delicious bone broth in just 2 hours, I have the recipe for you. This is Steph Gaudreau from StupidEasyPaleo.com. You know what? Your bubby, your grandma was onto something. Bone broth or chicken stock is such a nourishing food. It's a traditional food and it uses up all the trimmings and is so economical. But before the Instant Pot, it used to take 24 hours or more of babysitting your pot on the stove, and who has time for that? You don't. You want to make sure that you've got your bone broth in hand, it's in the fridge, ready for anything you want to put it in, a quick soup, reheating your favorite veggies, whatever it is, and the Instant Pot cuts that process from 24 hours down to 2 hours. Let's see how to do it. I'm kind of notorious because in my freezer, I have a bag of chicken bones. I save all of the chicken bones, all of the scraps from whole chickens, chicken thighs, whatever I've cooked throughout the week, save that up in the freezer along with any veggie trimmings. So you know what? You can make this bone broth for absolutely no money and it's totally economical. What you're gonna wanna start with is about 1 pound of bones. I like chicken bones. Personally, I think they have better flavor, but you can also do this with beef bones or any combination that you like. So I start with about 1 pound of chicken bones. If you're going to use raw bones as your starter, I like to roast them first. So I lay them on a sheet tray, pop them in the oven until they get like nice and brown and they get that delicious development of flavor. And I use that as sort of the foundation for my broth. I put my 1 pound of chicken bones in the Instant Pot, and to that I add a few cups of random veggie trimmings. Save everything, the tops of your onions, the little nubs that you cut off of carrots, the bottom of the parsley bunch, and throw that in your freezer too. When you're ready to make your broth, you just throw a couple of handfuls of that into the Instant Pot. Then we're gonna add some extra flavorings to kind of kick it up a notch. I like to toss in a couple of bay leaves, about 20 peppercorns, but just put a couple of generous pinches in there. You don't need to count them out. A little bit of sea salt, and then my secret ingredient, which is fish sauce. That might sound a little bit weird and scary to you, but don't worry, it doesn't taste like fish. All you're gonna get is that savory umami flavor that you're not even gonna notice, but it makes the broth taste a little bit extra special. We fill up to 1 inch below the fill line on your Instant Pot insert. So make sure you look at that line. We want to give the ingredients room to expand when it comes up to pressure. You're going to put the lid on and then set it for 2 hours on manual or high and let her rip. And it's really that easy. Once the broth is done, you're going to let it cool down, strain out the solids, and then throw it in the refrigerator. It's going to stay good for about a week. And that nice layer of fat that forms on the top actually helps to sort of sterilize and keep everything inside nice and fresh for you. So pop that in the fridge. You can use this for anything, reheating veggies and meats throughout the week. You can make a quick soup with it or just drink a cup in the morning. It's a nice, delicious, caffeine-free way to get your day started. For the full recipe for my Instant Pot bone broth, jump over to StupidEasyPaleo.com.